Yeah, it's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the Evening Experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening. The Evening Experience, baby.
You know what it is. Mac 357, Big Chuck, I see you. The Evening Experience, Funk Flex. I mean, you know what we about.
The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert. I'm with my man Mark the 357. I'm with my man the CB, the Chucky Black. I'm with my man the DJ Troop. Do you know what that is? The Evening Experience. The Evening Experience. Make a note of it.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy. Okay, we're gonna work that out. He coming. But right now we're on the Matrix Studios Network as well as 92.9 Real Deal FM. We're starting off a little bit different than we normally start off. I normally start off with a little banter. I want to talk about Kanye, the slave master. Yeah, but I'm gonna work that out later. But sitting to my left is the beautiful, illustrious, gorgeous, magnificent CEO of E2 Northeast Motorsports, as well as Kucher Music Group. We have her here in the studio, and she's gracing our stage once again. A lot of y'all watched that last video that she was here. She started off a little bit green, but I know she's seasoned now because she's been everywhere. Sway in the Morning, Hot 97, you name it. She's been TMZ. I can go on and on and on, but we appreciate having you here.
Thank you.
Appreciate your love and support for our show.
Always.
Tell us, how has E2 Northeast, since that's what you're wearing currently, is doing?
We are doing wonderful.
You are basically getting ready for some races currently, correct?
We are.
Anything that we can watch soon coming on TV?
We have a lot of things coming up on TV.
Oh, well, please spill the beans because we want to know.
I don't know if I'm allowed to just
Oh,
yet.
Lord. See, these are the spoiler alerts, but at least you know to look out for her online when you see something, because I saw her this morning or yesterday standing in front of Atlantic Records, you know, like this.
No, Def Jam.
Yeah, I'm sorry, excuse me, Def Jam. I know it's one of the most powerful companies out there because she's always in a meeting. Every time I call her, I'm in a meeting. I'm in a meeting. I'm meeting with the meeting and the other meeting. But what has it been to do all of these shows and all of the different things that are happening and people are, you know, aligning with your two companies?
I'm so humbled by this entire experience. I could have never written this ever in a million years.
I could have written it because this woman, humble and as kind and as shy as she is on camera, she is a shark in a Shark Tank.
That I know.
Her and Draymond be hanging out, trading stories. She helps him out. I'm just saying. Tell us, if you can, what are some of the things that we have to look forward to, or what are you trying to do with both companies currently?
Well, let me give you a rundown of what has gone on. So our debut race was February 16th.
Yes.
In which we came in 15th.
15th,
That's
yes.
right. We were competitive.
Hey.
Thank you to DJ Cop and to Scott Stenzel, my driver. Since then, we've just been building with the sponsors. We're looking at a lot of major corporate sponsors, and we're also being courted by 3 states for me to move the headquarters of my team to.
Okay. Wow. I just had some donuts on the way in. No, that don't count? All right. I'm just saying in the sense that when you see someone who not only is building 2 brands at the same time, the strength that she puts behind the company is stellar. She's been recognized by many organizations with awards and accolades because of what you've been doing.
Yeah.
They have, in this realm, worked so hard to put you in the spotlight because you deserve it. You stand behind the scenes creating incredible magic. And I see it throughout the Instagram posts. Shout out to Miss Penny 33.
Yes, Miss Penny and Aquil.
Okay.
And Mr. Edie.
And the whole crew. Shout out to your son, because I met him the last time.
Oh, yes, my babies.
One of your future drivers, who definitely an incredible person. And I wanted to thank you for spending the small time that you have, because right now, folks, she is rushing off to another meeting. And I'm not lying. She literally said, I got 10 minutes. So what we're going to do is let DJ.
But I'm gonna give you a breakdown right quick before I have to leave.
Oh, okay.
So since the last time I've been on your show, I've been announced as an ambassador to the WIN Foundation, which is a charity based out of Africa, where we go into literally into their communities in the bush to provide medical services for orphan children with AIDS and other sicknesses. So I will be leaving the end of this month to go on my first mission as an ambassador. My label, we just completed the soundtrack for the Fifth Ward TV show, which I executive produced. So we're going to ready to begin second season filming shortly, where I'm going to be making a cameo.
All right. Well, matter of fact, if the crew is ever in town for Fifth Ward.
Oh, yes, definitely. I'll make
in.
sure they come in.
And as I said, and the beat goes on because this young lady never stops. Many hours laboring, bringing forth greatness and charitable work. She was just at a gala with me, with Sound Business Incorporated.
Oh yeah, it was incredible.
They sat her at the head table. You know, I was off in the smoking section or somewhere. I was eating a piece of, cheese, and she was over there eating filet mignon. But I'm just saying, they definitely were enthused and impressed, and loved the fact that she showed up. And she wasn't a part of the program, but became a part of the program because the president of that corporation literally had to speak to the accolades and the different things that she's been doing.
Oh my God, that was incredible. I was moved to tears.
All people, who align with this young lady are definitely seeing, God's grace, God's greatest mercy, strength, and she does it all. And the fact that she's a woman is just a part of it. Being the first African-American woman to successfully have cars, or should I say trucks and motorcycles running in NASCAR.
Solely owned. So don't forget my solely owned.
And solely owned. I'm not a car enthusiast, so I have no idea what that is, but sounds good. But to have successfully done this and moving your record company forward at the same time is an incredible feat. And to have someone like you grace our show for a second time.
I love you.
I appreciate that. Is a great thing. So I wanted to tell everybody, when you have the opportunity, follow Dream Up 68 on Instagram, and trust me, it'll be a whirlwind. Because like she said, 1 minute she'll be here, next in Africa, next in Brazil, next in some part of the world doing something great.
I've been in a position to serve, and that's what I do.
Amen.
Serve.
Amen.
That's God's purpose for me.
I see that. And if you didn't know, just to give you a further backstory, she's also a retired captain in the Department of Corrections.
Right. They just gave me an incredible award too. 2 of them. Huge, huge plaques.
So that in and of itself, retired from a career and built 2 companies. Strength is a small word it pales in comparison to the person I'm sitting next to. But I just wanted to thank her for once again stopping through. Thank you for sharing your itinerary. We appreciate having you here, and you can come back anytime, of course. Much love from myself and Big Chuck, always. So we appreciate having you.
Dark Chocolate, I missed him.
All right, I'll tell Dark Chuck. Dark Chuck, I ain't calling you that. Chuck, to talk to you. All right. So right now we're going to take a quick musical interlude from DJ Trace in the building.
Yep.
Once again, holding us down from The Fix Show.
Yep.
He's on from 9 to 11 p.m.
Yep.
every Wednesday, which I peeped him last night up on the DTF radio app and watched the comedian that he had on talking about what it is to be a comedian. Shout out to Bubba Ice. Actually, he just hit me up today and followed me on the gram. Appreciate you, Bubba Ice. Hopefully he'll be up here soon and we get the opportunity to talk. But once again, the beautiful and the illustrious, gorgeous Melissa Harville-Lebron. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sweetie.
Sitting to my left is the beautiful young lady that you just heard her track. Nyasia Chanel.
Hello.
Okay, don't be so enthusiastic. Basically, what I wanted, first and foremost, yo, that track was incredible.
Thank
It
you.
had a Caribbean feel to it.
You know, I tried. It was a dance hall beat, so I had to give it a little feel.
Okay. Are you Caribbean?
A little.
Okay. It doesn't hurt to say it. So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Pulling teeth up here, people. So, would you say your artistry in and of itself is from being Caribbean, or your combination of R&B and Caribbean, or?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, my main focus is R&B, just strictly that. But I don't mind doing like dance hall music and stuff like that. Like I don't mind incorporating that as well, because I feel like I have the voice for it. So.
Okay. And I see you moving around in the industry. I saw you with my boy DJ Ty Boogie.
Of course.
DJ
yes,
Self.
Yes.
My other road dog, which he'll be here sometime soon in the future after he stops grinning. Because he grinning on everything. I can't even catch up with him. It's like, yo, bruh, pew, I'm in Texas. Pew, I'm over here. If he's not working with DJ Envy, if he's not working with Lou Got Cash, Mariah Lynn, Dream Doll, his boxer that's out in Los, a lot of people don't even know that he owns a boxer who's actually pretty good at this moment. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, that's why I want him up here. He got that bird brand, the birdie, that he's that collection that you always see him in. Trust me, he's out there working hard. But now that you're moving around and creating music, and your actual feel is R&B, what do you want your actual constituents or people who are trying to buy your music to understand about Nyasia Chanel?
I want them to understand that, you know, I'm new to this, but I'm always willing to learn something new. DJ Trace has actually, you know, helped me, you know, learn different ways of how to shape my career a little bit better. And Mike Boogie, thanks to them, they've been helping me with my my music and stuff like that. But I just want people to see that I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? Just appreciate my music and enjoy it, because I make music because I love making music, and I love people, you know, vibing to my song and, you know, like get in the field, dancing and everything. Like I love that, so yeah.
How long have you been making music, or should I say singing?
I've been making music since last year. Last summer I started making music, but I've been singing since I was 4. And,
Wow.
and I was in the church, so yeah, that's how I started with my voice and stuff.
So people have started off with, I'm a little teacup, short and stout, and now we're here.
Yes, now we're here.
Don't mind me, I make jokes, it's what I do. Because people sit up here sometimes, they're like this. You're not supposed to talk? Yes, people out there can hear you. But so since 4 years old, is this something that you wanted to do, or was it a passion of yours, or did you say, oh, I can do this, but this is cool?
I didn't start taking it seriously since last summer, because like I've always been singing, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, oh, you should just make music. I'm like, no, I don't know how to do that. No. So, you know, at first I wanted to be an actress, and you know, my friend got me in the studio last summer, and I actually heard my voice, and I'm like, wow, that's really me. That's really how I sound. Okay, I might want to, you know, do something with this. So I wrote my first song, and then I was like, you know what? I can actually see myself doing this. You know, it's not a problem. And then from then on, from my first song, I just been constantly writing. Like, I write music every day now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's in my head, I'm like, all right, so this happened today. All right, I'm going to make it so that people can relate to this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you take things from your experience to create your music. You take other people's situations and you turn them into music. That last song that we heard, what was the name of it again?
Do It Like That.
Do It Like That. Is that somewhere that where people can purchase it now, like on iTunes?
Yes, it's available on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. Get it on SoundCloud. It's basically everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. So, Nyasia Chanel is currently that track that you just heard can definitely be one that I can definitely hear on Hot 97 or Power 105 for the summer.
That is the goal.
So, tell people out there currently where they can find you on social media and what they have look forward to in your future.
You can find me on Instagram, Nyasia_Chanel_, Facebook, Nyasia Chanel, Twitter, Nyasia Chanel, basically all the same thing. And you're gonna be looking for a lot of music out of me in the future. You know, there's this one song I'm pushing right now, so hopefully everybody can vibe out to it, and that'd be great.
And Zuckerberg, this is one Facebook you can actually sell because she wants to sell her music. So you can put that out there in your, you know, whatever computer you use to steal people's information. Help people's information out. Yeah, you can definitely hook that up. What I want to say is you're a breath of fresh air. You're a young person who basically can really belt it out and give people a great show. Now, have you performed anywhere?
Yeah, I performed at a lot of places. My first spot that I performed at was from DJ Joint. He gave me my first opportunity to perform at a place called Jay-Z's in Middletown, New York.
Okay.
Upstate. So yeah, that was my first performance. I performed there about 2 times already, I would say, yeah. And then I performed at my college. I go to Purchase. I performed there a lot of times. I have an upcoming performance with August Alsina on May 11th at the Chance Theater. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we went from college to August Alsina. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. Work it out.
Yeah.
That's an incredible feat, man. You know, just like the young man that I had here, Fat Boy Dash, recently performed with Tekashi 6ix9ine. So, you know, when y'all are doing great things and pulling up and definitely, you know, putting in the ear and the face of people who are listening to that music and definitely getting it out there, y'all are aligning with some of the great people who are currently out there. So I wish you well in all your endeavors. But before you leave this stage, we basically want to take the opportunity to give somebody a chance to show people, me. It ain't gonna be me though. It's gonna be her. That she can actually do what she does, and why she is Nyasia Chanel.
Thank you. I go right now.
Yeah.
My
You want
song?
acapulco or do you need a beat?
I mean, we could do both. I could do my song, or
You got a little R&B-ish plain track in there somewhere?
You asking me that?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I'm talking to DJ Trace. I lost my mind for a second. You know he got the beats.
yeah.
All right, let's do it.
You an ambassador in the building. Okay. Nyasia Chanel in a building.
Thank you, thank you. I forgot the words a little bit.
Listen, ain't your song. You can make it, don't worry about it.
You know.
You could have made some words
I was
up.
trying to improvise.
You could say spaghetti. Oh.
Spaghetti.
You know, I'd rock with it. It's your voice. That's what we wanted to hear. Ain't about what you're saying. But I appreciate the fact that you did, because once again, I tell people this is a platform that people come up here for a reason. They share their artistry with us, and we appreciate it every time because of the fact that they're bringing great stuff to us. This is the evening experience from 5 to 7 p.m. every Thursday, where we do big things. Okay, we're working on the big stuff. Okay, I'm gonna work that out. But we definitely love the people who bring their greatness to us. And once again, we appreciate having you here, Nyasia Chanel. And we definitely gonna go take a quick flick, and then we're gonna come right back. And DJ Trace is about to set it off. Once again, UN ambassadors in the building. Sitting here to my left is Jay Berdecia in the building. He's definitely here. He's part of Kucha Music Group. Once again, that's that fabulous young lady that you saw leave out of here. That's the president of the company. She brought her artists by. Now, this is a young man I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, but currently he's here, and we're going to talk to him about that music. She said, you're the reason why she came back to music.
Yeah, she, through a mutual friend, well, her son, I don't know, which one did you meet, Eric or Nico? You remember?
Eric.
So yeah, we and him have been best friends for about a decade now. And well, nothing serious, I would just write, make a few videos or whatever, and Eric was like, yo, you gotta show my mom. You know, she used to intern, I think it was Epic, I believe she was working at.
Not intern. She was actually the artist development for them.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I thought she just interned for Epic.
No.
She actually pulled up and she just hopped in the car. She played a beat. I think she just played some random instrumental. She just rap. And I just started spitting. This is I want to say 5 years ago.
Okay.
So ever since then, she's just been. Originally, I didn't want to rap. I wanted to be a songwriter. I like songwriting. I like that much better. I like staying just low key and just writing. 'Cause I love writing. Writing is definitely like where I want to focus on more. But she was like, you should use your voice. So she pushed me to start, pursuing artistry.
Okay. So you like to spit.
Yeah, yes sir.
So you got bars. What's the name of the track that you're gonna have coming out soon?
We're probably gonna drop a 10-track just promo. It's called Dreamers, just promotional. Probably put it on SoundCloud, maybe start a website, just put it out. But the first project probably gonna be by the fall.
Okay. So Dreamers, what is it about? You got it.
Dreamers is basically just first body of work I put together. It's just basically about just the grind of how it took a while to get to where we at. It took a couple years just to polish my craft and everything like that. But trying to stay motivated and just get on the right track and finally get to where we are now.
Okay.
Starting to,
What would you say your style of rap is? Are you that mumble stuff? Or
definitely not. No,
okay.
no.
So you come from bars.
Yeah, definitely bar for bar type stuff. Yeah.
Welcome to the evening experience. We appreciate you being here.
Nah, most definitely. Man.
My partner, I love him to death. He is a mumbler. Mm-hmm. He likes dealing with the mumble crowd. I'm not a mumbler. I come from bars. I listened to people back in the day who had a story to tell, and when they put it out, they painted an entire picture through their words.
Exactly.
Now it's Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, 35 times, and that's bars. Yeah, I don't get it, but all right, cool. But it's not for my generation, and I tell people that all the time. Some of it I like, and I'm not gonna tell you I don't like the Migos. Migos is cool. That's about it. You can keep 99% of them, but because when you hear like the first rapper to ever receive a Pulitzer Prize, such as Kendrick Lamar, I don't think anybody in that mumble realm
would ever get there,
could even come close to getting something of that accolade. And the tireless work that he put in and painting pictures all over. Him and definitely a J. Cole fan. That KD album is like, oh my goodness, and holding up the heads of the mumblers. That was funny. Shout out to Lil Pump. Hey, what's up, man? All right. But definitely, when you say bars, like, who are your influences that give you, some feeling when you out there spitting your rhymes?
Top 5's been consistent. It's always been Big, Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, and Jadakiss. Top 5 since I was like 13.
Top 5 dead or alive?
Easily, yeah.
Okay. Now, your influences being them, what would you say your style is? Is it gritty?
Definitely,
Is it hardcore?
definitely more lyrical. Nah, mixture of storytelling. I wouldn't say gritty. I would say lyrical. A lot of syllables. A lot of storytelling.
Now, would you say you're a person that paints the pictures like these kids do with the cars and the bling and the...
No.
Okay.
Nah. Definitely not. Definitely trying to just prove a point and trying to like, as cliche as it sounds, make people try to like find themselves and keep pursuing what they want to do. Definitely trying to be more of a positive kind of.
I like that.
Not even just positive, more influential, because a lot of the stuff now is just crazy, man.
I like
Crazy,
that.
yeah.
All right. So with that being the case, we're eventually gonna get to some boom bap. Soon as we get DJ Trace back in the building, we're gonna get to that boom bap, and I'm gonna definitely let you hit that freestyle. But remember, we on FM radio. No curses.
Got you. I wrote it down. I'm not really the iPhone out type of guy, but just for the sake of being appropriate,
Yeah.
try to keep it like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And see, this is what I mean. He wrote this on the spot.
Yeah.
So I can definitely tell you it's not pre-written in the sense of he didn't write it a day ago and then said, okay, let me do it now. He just sat there in the chair while I was interviewing Nyasia Chanel and a couple others, and he decided to then put his rhyme together.
I mean, no disrespect. Can we just do it a cappella? Just
Acapulco?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
that's not disrespect. That's
no.
up to you.
Yeah,
Acapulco it is. All right.
right now.
Good.
Have you ever been lost in the world with no one there for you? Felt alone and on your own with nobody to care for you? Everyone's easy to judge, choose not to see clearly through. Each time you look in the mirror, you just see a scary view. To step into a location full of obsessive tyrants, often keep to yourself or watch them neglect the silence. Go home and just shut the door, avoid domestic violence. The hectic sirens make you do wrong and select defiance. Feeling misunderstood in this world that you live in. Commit too many sins, you pray to God to be forgiven. In the distance, you could really hear death call your name. They lock you in a building and label you all the same. You call the sane and contained in a room with all the pain in a ball and chain. Get your frame put on the wall of shame. Treated like an outcast, begin to feel unwanted. Every single ghost from your past makes you feel so haunted. Been in myself, I was living to die. I just wanted a chance to fly, never given a try. Turned into something that I wasn't, I was living a lie. Having visions of darkness begging to live in the sky. I attempted to stay in track and never lose control. I was enslaved to society, I refused to grow. Held down by the demons inside of me, I refused to show. Trying to change, rest in peace to the man you used to know.
Ooh, okay. I would say, dag, that's wow. I like that. You definitely speak to positivity. You know, I don't know if any of that is or has been in your life, but there are a lot of people who face that every day.
Nah, it's definitely a story, yeah.
And definitely telling people to, live through it and live past it is definitely a great thing, because not many people have that opportunity to do so. And we appreciate the fact that you're a young man that's putting out there, some positivity in the world, especially with all of the different things, the killings, the different things that are wrong. But before we go to commercial break, tell everybody what your social media is and where they can find you.
Everything is hashtag, not hashtag, slash JAYBERDECIA, J Berdecia, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff.
All right, so there's a track that we're going to get ready to debut that's first going to be played here on the air, and it's an exclusive track, and I want anybody in the music industry who tells me that they're about something, that they're standing up for our people, that, you're trying to get rid of the clowns like Kanye West who talk like, slavery was a choice. No, it wasn't. People who are killing us every day, the police are going out there and murdering us, standing by and making sure that we don't live to see another day just because they could. I want people to listen to this song. It's a remake on Fight the Power. Shout out to Chuck D. Chuck D, Anybody that's close to him or know him, tell him right now, tune in to the evening experience. Any and everyone that's out there currently that's listening to my voice, my son, the general, who's always standing in the forefront and telling people how to do better and what to do better at, helping people to grow and learn how to stand up for ourselves, to be respectful, how to respect our women. This is another song that y'all definitely want to put in your Rolodex. It's definitely going to give you that feeling. It's definitely going to put a lot in your heart at this moment. I'm telling you right now. It's called Fight the Power by Corporal AK. Once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck finally in the building.
He's here, people. He's here.
Yeah, I made it. I'm here. Traffic wasn't too bad today. It wasn't too bad today.
Yo, we definitely going to get it popping, but I want to give a big shout out to someone who was actually in a magazine. Oh, this one. Yes, Industry 21 magazine. We got DJ Trace, our own, in the building in this magazine, talking about, his artistry, his work, his tireless work, definitely, because he's all over. Every time I talk to him, I'm at the Cove Lounge, I'm at the hotel, and he's, I'm with Graph, I'm doing this, I'm moving over here, I got this coming up. And this brother is forever working. So if you get the opportunity, go out and purchase Industry 21 magazine and definitely take the opportunity to read the DJ Trace article. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Long Island Iced Tea, which is his sponsor. Also, he is the Ewing brand ambassador.
Where my shoes at, brother, man? You know I got the bread. It ain't about the bread. Where the shoes at?
Tell me about it.
For real.
Well, actually, we have the artist who actually just put that joint out just now, which is the Fight the Power. Once again, we have Corporal AK in the building, but we're going to get to him in a second. Right now, what we're going to do is talk to Susanna Westwood. She's currently in bloody England and all that. We're about to have a cup of tea real quick and talk to her about her illustrious career that's out there in England, London. Bridges falling down, my fair lady. All right.
I'm just laughing.
Susanna.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
I know, I sounded crazy just now, but I'm glad to have you.
It's
full English accent, I have to say.
It's a little late out there.
It is.
Goodness.
Stayed up for you.
We
Just
appreciate it. Goodness.
With my cup of tea.
Are you originally from England?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little background on you, but before that, how did you find our show?
Well, so I've been working with some amazing sort of promoters and stuff like that, and they heard of you and they came across your stuff, and I was checking you out, and I was like, oh, I really, love what you're doing, love what you stand for, and it's like, let's hope, Billy, we can get on and come and chat with you and sort of see what we can do.
Now, you're an R&B singer, correct?
Yeah, R&B, soul, neo soul, bit of jazz.
Yes, I heard that in the track that was sent to us, and I definitely was like, wow, your voice in and of itself has a lot of different ranges in it, but at the same time, I can hear the different stylings as you're singing your song.
Yeah, it's there's just so many influences, and and that's what I try and bring into my music. So, yeah, hopefully, I'm glad that's come across.
Now, I have a cousin that lives out there. Are you close to Thamstead at all? Was it Thamsmed?
No, I'm not quite sure. No, I'm in London right now.
Yeah. He's out there somewhere in the UK. I'm not sure if he was close. I was just curious.
Well, I have real ties. I have family in Brixton.
Ah, yes. That I do know.
Brixton in of itself reminds me of the Bronx. I don't know why. When you go to Brixton, it just reminds me of like brownstones in the Bronx or Brooklyn.
Yeah, actually quite true. Yeah, I used to live in New York for a time, so it's like my second home. So I'm missing it right now. You're giving me a touch of New York. It's good.
Now, because you're an international artist, are you promoting your music here as well as there?
Yeah, so I Well, I've just recently been in Peru doing some, which is very random, but Peru, doing some stuff down there. And then I was in LA last year, and I'm about to come back to LA, and then back to my second home, as I call it, back to New York, sort of later on in the fall is the plan. So.
Wow. I see, like with you, I could see you traveling the world because, like I said, when I see you, I see that, you know, that vibe, that soul, that beauty that's in your music because of the fact that you put a lot into it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The fact that I can get to do my music and travel, I mean, that for me is the dream. I love being able to sort of connect with different countries and people there, and you just find that you get so much inspiration from doing that too. So it's a good thing that I can do the both.
Now, how did you get started with your craft? Because you see that there's a ton of singers and artists out there, and some people like to put the work in, some people don't. And I just wanted to know, where you got your start, and where's that fire to be great come from?
Yeah, no. So I began singing, obviously, as most young girls do, like in church and singing and doing gospel stuff. So that was like the foundation to what I was like my singing. And then I really just had a passion for it. So I was like, right, I very much, when I approach something, I like to put my all into it. So I went and studied music. I went to do like all performing arts, dance, everything I could do to grasp the craft. And then when I finished my degree in music, I actually got signed. I literally came out of university and got signed to a management label at that point in time, and that was through Cat Stevens Management, which was an amazing opportunity, and it got me sort of a lot of experience in the music industry. And then that was about, oh my gosh, it was about 10 years ago, and at that point I decided I really wanted to be able to carve my own career, because what I found was working with some of the major industry stuff is that I struggled to be able to have the creative control. And anyone that knows me, I like to have my own creative control. And I'm going to put that nicely. But no, I'm just very clear on the direction of where I want to take stuff. So so from that point on, I made a decision that I wanted to have control not only over my own creative career, but over my business side of stuff. So I'm very much passionate about, seeing my art form as, yes, a creative force, but also being the CEO of my own creative career and defining that for myself. And that's something that I do alongside my music, is that I work with other artists that are wanting to develop and really go and get out there, and teaching them the business side of stuff as well, because I think that's really important to get that balance.
Well, you definitely sound like you're handling your business because to be in this industry in this day and age, and to have foresight to want to not only build your brand but show others a process as to how to build theirs is an incredible feat in and of itself. So I definitely, implore people to pay attention to artists like yourself who are, dropping those jewels and definitely giving people an opportunity to see into the life of what an artist goes through as they're building their brand in and of itself.
Yeah, thank you. No, it means a lot. So I'm very passionate about it. So.
Now, do you have any upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout for over here in the U.S.?
Yes. So so a couple of the songs that you heard and that we sent over to you are from the new album, which is called Unlocked. And that has been kind of pre-released just literally on my website, so people can purchase it from there. So that's SusannaWestwood.com. Cute little plug there. And then we're just about to release, obviously, the normal through iTunes, Spotify, and do it the digital distribution. And that's happening in June, so people can get hold of that there. And then just check out for when I'm over. It'll be over in New York, I think, sort of like October time, and then LA just a bit later on.
All right. Making moves. I love it.
The way forward.
Now, what's kind of, I guess, the concept of that album and something that you want your fans to get out of that?
Yeah, so I mean, even the whole title, the whole album itself, creating it was such a journey for me. And obviously with every artist, we put our heart and soul into our music, into your lyrics, into what you're putting out there. But, what came across for me is the title of the album, obviously being called Unlocked, really spurred from a place of everybody, not just creators, but we all go through this place where we have to push past our own limitations. That means like our limitations in our minds, you know, society, culture, our upbringing. And one of the things, the journey that this album took me on was really learning to unlock myself in this journey of like, well, who am I? What do I want? What do I want from life? What am I willing to go for? What do I want to unlock in me? My creativity, my authenticity, you know, what does that look like for me? And it sent me on that journey. And what I would love, obviously, when people listen to this, that they can hear that they can connect with that. But really the passion is for somebody else who may be going through that place of going, right, I feel stuck, I feel frustrated, I feel lost with what I'm doing. I have these dreams I feel like I'm not going to achieve, but that it inspires them to unlock something in themselves to actually make that stand or to make that change or whatever it is, to push past those limitations for themselves. And that's my passion, really, that people become engaged with their purpose in their life, really.
Well, I definitely appreciate you calling in. I definitely appreciate you staying up with us. And I definitely want to tell people to definitely look out for you. So where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, so Instagram, obviously, Susanna Westwood, literally SUSANNA and then Westwood. And the same with Facebook, it's Susanna/Susanna Westwood, Twitter @Susanna Westwood. So you can hook up with me in all those places.
And later on this year, we're going to be doing a remix of Tea and Crumpets. No, I'm joking.
I will. If I ever get to come and see you live, I will bring you some crumpets and a cup of tea.
There we go.
You listen, I'm making jokes, but when I'm over there, I definitely sit down, have my cup of tea, and I have my crumpet.
It's the way forward, honestly. English tea.
But we definitely appreciate having you. We definitely gonna be on the lookout for you. And
so
please,
much, guys, I really appreciate it. It's been amazing. Thank you.
when you have new projects or anything else, please look out for us, and we definitely will have you on again. And hopefully this time we can get a picture and have you live.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
would be even better. Yes, and we will all drink tea together.
Yes. Once again, Susanna Westwood, definitely coming in from England. We appreciate having her right here on the Evening Experience on 92.9 Real Deal FM, as well as the Matrix Studios Network. And once again, we appreciate having you.
We global, baby.
Thank you so much.
She was nice. I like her.
And we're going to go back to DJ Trace. And once again, I want to debut that song again. I'm telling you right now, everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, anybody that's a black person, please stand up. Anybody know what happened to Eric Garner? You definitely want to pay attention to the love and the respect that Corporal AK put into this music. Once again, it's the 2018 version of Fight the Power. You're talking about you want to stand up and do something when back in the day they had a problem with a lot of the things that were happening to African Americans. They got together, talking to the youth. You're headed for self-destruction. You're headed, well, now this is Fight the Power 2018 because we got a bigger, things to face in this world, especially with cops who are being unlawful, who are being murderous, who are killing. Sitting to my left, no introduction needed. If you ever was in the summertime and when this song took over and it said, too high.
That's what it said? Chuck don't know nothing about that.
Put on that dress.
I don't think I was.
Can't believe that she said
I need you to be accurate there.
Listen, I'm dyslexic. Work with me. No, I'm making fun. It's a joke, people. Don't send no emails.
What year did that song come out?
Wow.
No. For what?
The summer of '89.
Summer of '89.
He wasn't even born.
And they still play it on the radio.
I was born in '93, so.
Yeah, you was.
I got the track on deck if you don't know what it is, bro.
Please. Yo, Trey, drop that.
Trey, give it to him, Trey.
Put on my mask.
I know it, though.
Can't believe that she said yes.
I think I ain't taking no questions from Chuck for the rest of the night. Chuck is dead to me right now. He ain't tall enough or old enough to rock this rock.
Come on, get it.
Bro, I need a CID for you to listen to the rest of that song. All right?
Hold on. Let me
That's a classic right there.
Hold on.
Yo, shout out to Fubu Radio. Shout out to DJ Hercules. Shout out to all the people. Yo, we getting ready
Shout
to do.
out to SNS.
Shout out to SNS.
That's my people for years.
Yo, No, but that actually was Little SNS. I'm waiting for Big SNS to come back from congratulations on the nuptials. I want to say, much love and respect to him. He just got married. DJ SNS just got married.
Shout out to SNS. That's the homie, man. Shout out to his son too, man.
Yes.
We just saw him at the Global Spin Awards
SNS
in
Icy
LA
Gang
in February.
I know. I saw you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was out there.
I was supposed to go, but they didn't have my ticket. Okay, I'm gonna work on it. All right.
Wait, this is his joint.
Yes.
Oh,
You didn't
shit.
know? Yes, the original is in the
okay,
building.
all right. I see you.
I see you too, damn it. Talk to him about them Ewings in a minute.
Please tell us what do you have coming up, because I am chomping at the bit to get y'all back out.
Catch us up. First thing, let me apologize because I thought I would have the new In Touch single ready for you by the time of this interview. But I've been really busy, man.
Look what you did.
Eric's been really busy.
Look what you did.
It's coming, man. It's coming. I'm sorry. Hug yourself.
I mean, listen, Mac. I gotta say this to this gentleman right
Exclusive.
here, bro. I'm not trying to hear nothing you trying to say unless you say you got a 2018 version coming out.
Yes.
I ain't trying to hear nothing else, bro.
Yes, no, there absolutely is a 2018 version.
Okay, let's get to that.
It's all right with In Touch featuring Nice and Smooth, and you're gonna have it in a
Say
minute.
it again.
In Touch featuring Nice and Smooth. We really trying to capture a moment of time when we partied. We wasn't too hard to party. I knew murderers who was next to me on the dance floor rocking.
Yeah.
We was having a ball. Cats is too tough to party right now. The youngsters. Chuck, no. You party, Chuck?
No, but
They're too busy taking
I ain't talking to him.
Molly and Percocets.
but I don't think it's that. I don't think it has to do a lot with the drugs. I just think it really has to do with the mood of the music that's out now. I was talking about this to a group of people as well a couple days ago. Like you can't dance to a lot of music that's out right now. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
and it takes away from the actual party.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That Migos joint come on that Pharrell did.
Yeah.
That makes me want to dance. I
Stir
dance
fry,
on
right?
that joint.
Yeah.
I stir fry.
For the culture.
I dance on that joint. It's a couple of what's the little boy with the Skittles hair?
6ix9ine?
Yeah, he got a couple of joints that make me want to dance and smack somebody at the same time.
You feel me?
He what I like about him is he got like some of that Onyx energy, and he got a little MOP energy, but it's very to the moment.
You can't stand him.
No, all the extra stuff he's doing, I don't think is necessary. I think he can stand on his talents alone. I think he could be all right. You can actually understand what he's saying.
He can't stand him.
He don't sound like he got a bunch of mumbles in his mouth.
Yeah, he just yells a
Why
lot.
not talk about other people? Listen, man.
But anyway, back to why we here.
That's what happens when you get them young cats in the conversation. They take you off course.
Oh my goodness,
In
man.
Touch. Yo,
In Touch.
tell us.
In Touch,
What do you-
2018,
Yes.
Too Hype, Greg Nice, Smooth B, me, Big Free, The Dreamer, and Eric McCain. We will all be on that joint together. We've already talked about it. It's locked in. We just got to find the time to finish it up. Now, in the midst of all that, In Touch starts touring this summer too.
When does that start?
We are doing dates on the I Love the 90s tour.
Yes.
Which is we're on it. Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play, Naughty by Nature, Young MC, Coolio, All for One.
Now look at me. If we could work it
Color
out.
Me Bad.
If we could work it out, and all of y'all in one place at one time, and y'all can in New York, I would love to have y'all.
I think you should come do
all
a remote
here.
from one of the shows.
Oh, bro,
you
I
should
was
come to
done.
one of the states. I think
Done.
that'd be a dope special.
Am
for
I
the
old
show.
enough to get in though?
You stupid.
Yeah, man, you old enough to get in. you old enough.
Are you old enough to understand what type of concert
That's
you
a
going
whole
into?
nother question.
How about that?
I think you should bring like one of your parents with you. I need a parental slip for you to
Make sure you got that Shazam app on
But
deck.
Our first date is June 8th. I think our first date is in Alpharetta.
Georgia?
Yeah. And then the 15th, we're doing another show in Atlanta, but it's not part of the 90s tour. It's an all-house party. It's like us, the Marshall Jefferson Cat, Fonda Ray.
Woo!
I mean, because a lot of people...
Freestyle.
But, no, we do it. It's all house music. But a lot of people forget, before we did Too Hype, we did Without You.
That's right.
Which is one of the biggest house records that ever went mainstream ever. So we're doing that outside the tour. Then we're going to rejoin the tour later that week. And then, things is going on, man. And if y'all watching this or when this is up on YouTube and you'll see it, I ain't sweating because I haven't been in the gym or nothing. I'm sweating because it's like a wolf's colon in here.
Oh yeah. It's
crazy.
We doing it for the culture right now. We dying for y'all.
In Phoenix, in July. You know what I mean? But yeah, so there's a lot going on. I'm very excited about the tour. I want to give a big shout out to Jimmy Maynitz. He's the one who reached out, or we reached out to him and we talked about it and made it happen. I want to give a big shout out to Kev Ski. The house show is called the House Party Show, I believe, at the Georgia Civic Center in Atlanta, Georgia, and that is June 15th. Alpharetta is the 8th. The one at Georgia Civic Center is the 15th, and then I think we do Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and I don't know from there.
You talking to someone who definitely is a fan of the music.
Yes.
All the people that are going to be on that tour yourself.
Yes, and it's been selling out like crazy.
And I can imagine
the tour has been selling
people
out.
want that feeling again.
I understand it's booked from now to 2020.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
2020. That's Jimmy Maynitz and Jimmy Allen, dog. They're killing it. They're killing it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what I tell people. Yo, listen, you don't even have to put out a remix anymore. Even if he did, we would love it, and we definitely going to dance to it. But even if he didn't, there's more than enough that's out there currently that you could facilitate to definitely have and produce and basically let people know who you are, because the music in and of itself never died. It still plays to this day.
Well, we've been lucky. I go to a party in most parts of the country.
You will hear that song.
I hear Too Hype.
Oh yes.
Even if it's the first verse, to put on my best. Even if it's just that.
I heard it Saturday when I was out in the club. I heard that.
And you had no idea it was me.
Until just now.
Hug yourself. You need love. There you go. That's my new thing. Hashtag hug yourself.
But I definitely want to tell you, it's been my pleasure getting to know you. Having you up
and
here.
we talk. People don't know. Me and him be texting.
Yes.
We text because he's funny as hell. You know, he'll text me something stupid, and I've been traveling like crazy doing the whole other thing.
Yes, he has.
Listen, whole other thing I'm doing.
He is a beast, and once again, anybody who I would say matches Melissa as far as the movement that he's making is definitely Free Smith. Free is all over. He's definitely aligning with a project that he's bringing us today for all those artists who want to be out and who definitely want to do things in this industry and say, I don't have the money to do it. There's an opportunity for you here now that he's going to explain. We're going to bring up his partner, which is actually the president of the company. CEO,
Eyan
Chief
Edwards.
Executive Officer.
CEO. We call him Captain Calf.
Okay, Captain Calf is in the building.
Captain Calf, man! It's a joke. We'll tell you about it.
Okay. We're definitely going to bring him up. And I just want to tell you, I respect the hell out of you and the work and the grind that you have.
I appreciate that. I just made a call to you, and you was like, whatever day you want to be here, I got you. Because what we're doing, the Artist Financial Program, is real important, and the world needs to know about it. The world also needs to know about the In Touch, us touring and the new In Touch song.
And they also need to know about your daughter's business.
Yeah, my daughter Soraya.
I need some more of that. Some more of that. I use all of it. I need some more.
Okay, before it's over, I'm gonna give everybody the website to go order.
Please.
And there's a lot of things I gotta give a quick shout out to my partner Eric McCain. He's in Atlanta right now. I'll be down there in a minute. We'll be in Nashville next week.
Okay.
From Nashville to Atlanta, Atlanta to LA. So all my Nashville, Atlanta, and LA people, I'm coming to see you. Me and Captain Calf, man, Eyan Edwards, we coming to spread the AFP love. And there's a lot going on. Life is good, man. Life is, in spite of like Trump and Kanye and all that nonsense, life is good. I feel great. I had something absolutely atrocious happen to me the other day, and I was on the phone with Ian when it happened. I didn't even get mad. I just started cracking jokes and laughing.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Because life, like when you feel the ascension of it, when you feel everything going up,
ain't no
nothing
time.
can stop that.
Right.
I'm not letting anything that tries to darken my energy, anything that tries to darken my pathway or my ascension, it's got to go.
Yes, sir.
I can love you from a distance. I'm so talented at that.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is take a quick musical interlude.
Big shout out to Lizzie Grumman. I love you, baby.
Shout out to Lizzie Grubman Agency. We appreciate you bringing us this incredible man that's sitting here next to me on my left. And Free Smith is in the building. Once again, Too Hype, Once again,
all
it's
night,
on and
2
popping.
steps to the right, forever. In different parts of the country, y'all got your favorites, and we will be doing them all on this tour. Can I introduce
Yes, sir.
them? Can I introduce
Please,
them?
by all means.
All right, real quick. Hold on, I'm trying to go live on Facebook at the same time. Wait a minute. All right. I got to put it, they got holders for your phone in here and everything. They so
it's
special.
crazy.
They are so special.
Ain't that special?
They are
crazy.
amazing. Where else? I never did an interview before where there was a hold to hold your phone to go live while you going. I gotta love y'all. All right, real quick, let me introduce y'all to this young man. Brilliant mind.
I didn't know I was a young man till just now.
Next to me, you a young man. So let me introduce you to a young man. All right, yo. First of all, this cat is he's a smart guy. Smart guy. He's aggressive. He has a beautiful mind when it comes to this business stuff.
Thank you, brother.
He's taught me so much in such a short time. I think that's what really makes us work. We constantly teaching each other stuff, and that's the only kind of people I want to be around. Somebody who could teach me something, and I could give that back. You know what I mean? He's I call him a beautiful mind because when it comes to this real estate developing thing, he has a beautiful mind. Like he's reverse retarded with it. That sounds crazy, but think about how deep that is.
Yes, that's extremely deep.
Yeah, so let me introduce,
no medication, people.
Let me introduce everyone to, my partner, turned into one of my closest friends, my man Eyan Edwards. Put your hands together.
Welcome.
Captain Cashman.
Thank you for
Hey,
that
tell me,
introduction.
why he call you that?
The calves.
Yo, his calves is crazy, dude.
Okay.
Supposedly my calves is
Yo, his calves are like Popeye's
supposedly my
biceps.
calves are. You gotta have fun though.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So please tell us about what the actual project is and what spearheaded you actually doing it.
Okay, no doubt. So the Artist Financial Program is basically a program where we help artists get access to capital, recording artists. And we do it through real estate development. So what we do is we work with artists that have good credit, or we help them build their credit.
Absolutely.
And then from there, we have relationships with all the top banks, TD Bank, Chase, Bank of America. Will raise, anywhere from 75 to 100,000 or more. And then we'll go ahead and advance them money towards their project and take the rest of the money and tie it into real estate, allowing them to keep their masters and everything while we're making money off the real estate angle and giving them extra sources of income because they also get a percentage of the real estate deal as well once it flips. And to answer your second question, the reason why we got into it, just to make a long story short, I actually had my own record label several years ago. And, once I really learned the whole scope of the music business, I realized that I had all the connections, but I didn't have the money. And when I realized that I didn't have the money, I actually got really I actually dissolved my company because I realized I was just kind of wasting my time. And my friend, I started going to a cigar bar on 53rd and 2nd, Monte Cristo Cigar, and might even touch down tonight.
Shout
Shout out Monte Cristo. But I started going there. I hooked up with a bunch of dudes in there that are in real estate, and they brought me to this event. And at that event, it was like Jay-Z level people there, like DJ Envy, Madonna, like that level. And it was a real estate conference. And that's when I realized that all these cats were actually making so much money in real estate development that I actually shifted my focus from music and was like, I need to get into this thing. Now get into real estate. Now the craziest thing is that people think that you need to have money to get into real estate, right? But no one in real estate development that's really killing it, like they don't use their own money. They're using banks' money, private lenders, whatever the case may be. So that whole you need money to make money thing is that whole thing is flawed right there. So I went into it always looking to get enough capital to dump back into my record label. But then once we started really killing it, I was like, look, instead of me having my own record label and only working with artists that I want to rock with, why don't we create an open source platform where we can help tons of artists and invest all around the country? And that's when we started AFP. And I was still kind of doing real estate. Then I hooked up with David Tay, who used to work with Commissioner Gordon. And
who
then,
I knew previously
yeah.
from Gordon.
Not from Batman. Just to let y'all know.
Super producer, engineer, Commissioner Gordon.
Oh wait, am I not?
Yeah, we need to get you on the camera.
Oh my bad. And then that was it. He introduced me to Free, this cat, and Free, you guys just heard his stuff. He's amazing. And then this other cat, Dev, who started this big hip hop blog called Team Backpack.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Team Backpack.
And
I
he's
know
also
them.
my partner in my digital marketing company, 38
Nice.
Special Digital
Nice.
Marketing, which is all under the AFP umbrella.
Okay.
Yeah, so we started this thing. We got all the pieces to the puzzle: PR, digital marketing, relationships, etc. And we just giving the artists a chance to really thrive out here and keep what's theirs.
Well, shout out to Chris Rivers, who was definitely part of Team Backpack.
Yes, Chris Rivers. I love that kid.
Shout out to Pun.
I produced a record with him on it for Tony Sunshine.
That's another brother getting a hold of Tony Sunshine.
Tony, good dude. I love that cat.
Shout out to that whole family, man. I was with them.
Yeah.
I was with them Saturday.
Okay.
They had the release for Ewing Athletics for the Big Pun.
Yeah, I heard that whole thing, and me and Trey gonna talk.
It's beautiful.
Me and Trey gonna talk. I've been a fan of Ewing since when they first came out. When none of y'all, well, maybe you.
Thank you.
But nobody else in this room. Well, you was around. Shout out to my nephew Wano. You was around. But yeah, I used to rock them in '92, '93.
There you
Okay. So
Same here.
really, I
Yeah.
would have never caught that from him.
I'm 37, brother.
Wow.
He's still a baby.
I had them though.
I'm about to hit.
Don't make me pull out that picture.
About to hit 45.
Really?
Need the
get ready to
secrets,
45?
man.
I'm only
Hold on,
24.
Let me stun on all of y'all. Let me look in the camera when I say this. March 8th, I turned 52. And I'm feeling amazing.
You don't look 52, brother. You don't look
That's
52,
what I was about to say.
man.
You look younger than me.
Whatever you drinking, let me know.
Hello.
That Long Island iced tea.
4 roses. That 4 roses. But yeah, I turned 52 in March, man, and I feel like I'm 19. You know what I mean?
So what is that when they first walk through the door as an artist and you're offering them the package? What is the package in and of itself that they're opening themselves up to? Is it first and foremost finding out if they're financially, ready?
Yeah.
And then from there, getting them the properties as it comes about?
No. Okay, so the walkthrough is basically this. The first thing that happens, and Wano's actually going through it right now, actually. So we have somebody in the building who's currently got pre-approved for how much you got pre-approved for? 80K, right? So like this is real, like we really doing this, So what ends up happening is they come through and the first thing we do is we look at their financials. So like they gotta have good credit. If they don't have good credit, then we can help them build their credit. Now
Tell them the number that we need for them to rock.
what we need is the 680 or better, 680 credit score or better. Now, what people don't know about credit is like, first of all, your credit could be low for several reasons. Your credit could be low because you use too much of your credit. Your credit could be
Outstanding
low.
debts.
Yeah, outstanding debts, late payments, whatever the case may be. If it's late payments, outstanding debts, or just non-payments at all of that could get removed from your credit report.
Right.
So like,
after a certain number of years that it's been on your report, it can be removed.
Wrong. It can be removed now.
Yes.
No. Well, no, I'm not saying that it can't be removed now.
Oh,
What
okay.
I'm saying is it's been outstanding for a number of years,
Right.
and it can be removed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if it's
So, right.
outstanding, yeah,
Not wrong.
right.
Thank you.
If it's outstanding, okay. So here's the thing: if it's outstanding,
I ain't new to this. I
Okay.
actually can teach you a
you
few
do?
things.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
Okay.
so, go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure that people don't think. I just want to make sure people don't think because that's a big common misconception. People
100%.
think that it can't be removed.
Correct.
So I want
And
to
that's
get
a
that.
lie.
Yeah, that's a
The
complete lie.
creditors, actually, people who actually that you owe to are the ones or the credit agencies that are trying to collect make you think as if it can't be removed, or they
Yes.
tell you
Your life
that you're
is
still in
over.
debt, your
Yes.
life is over.
Kill
I'm coming for
yourself.
your house, I'm coming for
Yes.
your car, I'm coming
Yes.
for your
Give me
kids.
my money or kill yourself.
And you know what? I'm glad you just said I'm coming for your house and I'm coming for your car because really those are the only two things that must stay on your report. Because the thing is that, and you could still take those off, but those will really affect your score and it's harder to get them removed because you're not signing on the dotted line for any credit. That means that the credit bureaus can't prove that you actually took out this credit. Now we talking about technicalities, but unless you sign on the dotted line for something, there is no judgment against you. It cannot stay on your credit report legally. It can't be there because they can't prove it.
Correct.
So credit repair companies, what they do is they just send letters to these creditors, and they're just like, look, if you can prove that I took out this credit, then it will stay there. But if you can't, you have to remove it, and you got to give me the proof within 35 days. And if they can't, stuff is coming off your report.
Correct.
It's that pretty much that simple. So once we get them through that process, it's either they have the credit or they don't. If they don't, we help them. We have the resources to help you. If you do, we move you to the second stage. The second stage is the application stage, or you speaking to one of our reps, they'll explain to you how the application process works. Once you fill out the application and you submit all the documents, it goes straight to our brokers. Our brokers review your file. Then from there, they get you rocking and rolling. Once you get the pre-approvals and the money starts coming in from the bank, it'll either come to your house or it'll be wired to your bank account. Once it does that, the first thing we do is Dev and Free will actually put together a marketing plan for your music. So like,
you don't get the gold chain?
No, we don't.
Nah, that's after we flip it. After we flip it.
Sure, all right.
So after that, you work with Dev and Free, and they'll put together a package for you that's going to be customized specifically for you. So this can be photo shoots, music videos, digital marketing. Remember, with the digital marketing, these cats, Dev, his reach on his blog was 250 million hits in a month. So like, this cat is really a beast when it comes to this marketing.
Well,
So
one question. So the process is that the property in and of itself facilitates to do what? Now, is there a holding company that has the property, or is it that you go out and just find individual pieces?
We find individual pieces from a multitude
Okay.
of sources. Right now, we're doing like a lot of REOs, or we could get private sources. We're
Okay.
working with the city,
Okay.
etc. But that's not the first part, because the funding, once we advance in the money and that goes to like, you know, their music career, the second thing is then we use the rest of the money to go get the real estate.
Y'all should
Right?
be taking notes or something right now for y'all listening, because it's important.
Yeah, it's very important. And let me tell you, even deeper than just what we're doing at AFP, financial education is important, because the young lady who was here first up.
Yeah.
What,
With the voice.
no, not Nyasia, the big wig. She was here. She's like
Melissa.
has the
Melissa
NASCAR,
Harville-Lebron.
everything. Yeah, she's a beast. It was funny because we were sitting on the sideline and I was telling her about the AFP, and she said that's interesting because I actually did it in reverse. I didn't do the music and then did the real estate. My grandmother actually left me so many properties that's how I got all this money. So like, you guys got to understand, property is real. Like, it's something that can't be taken. That's why they call it real property. Like, everybody should own property. In our community, we have a problem with ownership. There is no ownership. No ownership of nothing. No ownership of your masters. No ownership of even your cars, your cribs, nothing. So that part is first. We got to change the mentality, change the narrative. And that's what we're doing.
Own your music.
You know what I mean? Like own
property.
No, own everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then from there, once we do that, you know, I want you guys to get educated on finance, because then you get to have a little bit more power. I'm not saying don't work with the labels, right? But I'm saying if you have your money straight, then you could have a little bit more negotiating power. You're not going to jump on anything that doesn't look right because you don't need the bread.
Yeah.
And that's what you need. That's the position you need to be in. Chance the Rapper, his parents had money. Taylor Swift, her parents had money. A lot of these artists that you see, they putting themselves on because they have money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get your money, man. Real estate,
And once you
AFP.
get the money, you got to know how to spend the money. A lot of people get money and they spend money on things.
I want that Bugatti.
No, I mean, other than that, like trying to work their projects, they go get, I heard this guy could get me on this many radio stations. They give him 12 grand.
It's called payout.
And blah, blah, blah. I ain't getting involved in what he talking about. but what I am getting involved in is like, we're here. Our network is nationwide. And once you have the money to put into your own career, we know how to lead you to how to do it and get immediate results. It's important.
So the building block in and of itself, if you haven't been listening, is that you stabilize yourself first before you move forward. Your stabilization comes through the capital that you actually create through either your credit or building your credit. And then the process is you move forward with your career as you plan, but now you have the monies to back you, where these companies, they want you to have it, and then they don't want you to have it.
Record deals are bad bank loans, man.
They are.
That's what it is. A record deal, a publishing deal, a publishing deal, a publishing deal are bad bank loans. That's what they are. And it's based upon your material. that even if you pay the money back, if you don't cover enough sides, they still own your stuff.
Correct.
And then once you recoup the money and you do your sides, depending on when you do it, they still try to hold you to years. Correct. And then they offer you another little bit of money on top of what it is and lock you in longer. And what you don't understand is that is the money for the rest of your life. Right. That is your kids' money. Your intellectual property never stops giving.
Well, let me break that down. In other words, he's your pusher.
You know what I mean? We tell people all the time, all money ain't good money, man.
Hey, and a lot of people don't understand that. So me being, a lot of you don't know, I worked on Wall Street. I worked for Blackwater. I worked for a few different places. So that's why.
That's why you say what you say.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, and I'm like, you know, I know exactly what you're talking about. But a lot of people don't understand who come into this industry what it is to own, what it is to basically be prepared for their career.
We can sum it up with this, man. All the people that you admire, all the people that you look at and go, damn, I want to get what they got, I guarantee you they own property.
Hello.
I guarantee you.
Jay-Z does.
DJ Envy preaches it constantly.
Yes, he does.
You know what I mean?
And Angela Yee.
And Angela Yee. It's about owning, usually the money you get from this, to get that, but we're trying to make it so we could give you money to do that and own property at the same time.
Right.
And we're trying to empower the artists, man, and we're trying to empower people, young, open-minded
I wanna
people.
take one word out of what you just said, the trying part, because
we
we are doing that.
Yeah,
hey,
you know, and that's what it is, and we're gonna continue to do it. And I want to say this, man. I mean, if this means anything, I mean, for me, you know, obviously real estate is my bread and butter. Like, that's how I make all my money. That's how I've changed my life. So like this artist financial program thing, it is about money to me, but it's more about like getting y'all prepared, because I know what y'all going through. I know what that looks like. I know what it looks like to be struggling and having to pretend like you have more than what you have and do all this stuff and go out to events and play around. Like, it's time to get that out of here. Like, really have the money. Really do it for real. Jay-Z has property. DJ Envy has property. Madonna has property. Ellen DeGeneres has property. Rick Ross has property. Meek Mill has property. 21 Savage just
Little
talked about
Yachty
having.
just said all he's doing now is investing in the properties and crypto.
Okay, Beanie Siegel went to state property, but listen. all I'm gonna say is this, and that's not a Swatch watch on his arm. So the brother is working hard out there in the field, and it's not just about him wanting people to financially gain on their own. It's about teaching that you can be so self-sustaining. That in and of itself is the biggest thing that you'll need to take from this. Being self-sustained in an industry where they don't want to sustain you, making you a person that needs their money. So like I said, that pusher mentality, a lot of these execs who stand up there in suits, who stand there and go, hey, sign here.
And we're going to do this 360 deal, and we're going to split everything down the middle, which tricks you into believing that you're a 50-50 partner.
And you're not.
First of all, you're never a partner until you pay back what they gave you.
Right.
Hello.
Okay? And they set it up right. You'll never be able to pay back what they gave you.
Hello.
They're the biggest criminals in all this.
You could quit and go, okay, I decided I want to make monkey skin jackets.
You still got to pay what you owe.
They're going to take some of your monkey skin jacket money.
A very lucrative business, by the way.
They're going to take 50% of your monkey skin jackets.
Yep.
That's what it is. So it's about empowerment, man. It's about empowerment, and financial freedom leads to creative freedom, man.
So tell everybody where they can find both of y'all on social media. Well,
you know,
most importantly, artistfinancialprogram.com.
artistfinancialprogram.com.
And but if you want financialprogram.com, artistfinancialprogram.com. But if you guys want to talk to a live representative, our guys are very quick to get back to you. Go to Instagram at artistfinancialprogram and just DM, and you will have a response within. How fast do they respond?
24 hours.
Within 24 hours, you'll have a response.
Somebody will call you. And please, don't call and say, yo, can you listen to my mixtape?
Yo, man. Yo, I got this new song. It's crazy.
No more links.
No more links. Tell them your personal, man.
Yes.
I think people want to talk to you and follow you.
Yo, my personal is EYANINC. That's Eyan Inc. You can find me on Instagram that way. Yeah, but AFP, man, definitely. And hit me up on the personal if you need something.
Yeah. And you can find me at free_DA Dreamer. Free_DA Dreamer. That's free.
In other words, free underscore the dreamer.
Yeah, and that's me on Instagram. And Artist Financial Program. I can't say it enough, man. We here to change the fabric of this whole industry.
Well, I appreciate you two gentlemen being here. I appreciate Free Smith always being here.
I appreciate the next time I come here, you can have the AC work.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like I'm in the armpit of one of them.
Talking about how you think we feel.
Yeah, but y'all gotta be here.
Wow, thank you. All right. Appreciate you, Free Smith. All right, thank you. Artistfinancialprogram.com. Make sure you please, and we definitely will be shouting this out for weeks to come.
Yes.
We're definitely gonna be talking to y'all about this.
We may need to talk about us putting a logo up on your sponsorship
Hey, we can
thing.
definitely.
What that takes. We
Hey,
have to have
hey.
a conversation about that.
We can definitely do
Because
that.
I know how many people run through your show and run through everything now, and I think it's
this
important.
little show. This little show.
Yeah, it's building steadily. I watch. I don't
It's worldwide from what I saw today. It's worldwide.
We try.
Tea and crumpets and all.
Oh, all right, and all that. Definitely want to tell people, you can definitely, once again, artistfinancialprogram.com. Check them out. I tell you, I implore you, if you want
to on tour this summer.
In Touch is definitely gonna be on tour this summer, but I implore you to get your career right from the start. That way, when you step into it, you're stepping into it right.
We're here to help.
Free.
Be free.
Be free.
Be careful what you ask for. Oh, real quick, shout out to my kids, Michelle, love you, baby, everybody, mommy, my brother, all 6 of y'all, love you all.
And shout out her.
Oh man, Love Rain, Love by Rain, lovebyrain.com, Love by Rain on Instagram. That's my daughter's soap. Go get it. Her soap and skin products and all that. Corey, Sue, Danae, Kira, Soraya, and Shay. My brood. I love y'all.
And Alexis and Taco.
Those
and
ain't mine.
Chips. No, they ain't with you?
They ain't mine.
All right.
Yo.
So I definitely want to say once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck in the building. Appreciate the knowledge today, fellas.
And we're gonna be right back with the hustler of hustlers. We're gonna be right back with the man who has the 2018 version of Fight the Power. We're gonna have Corporal AK in the building. We definitely gonna shout him out, and we definitely gonna play Fight the Power right now. I'm telling everybody, if you don't know who Eric Garner is, he lost his life. Yes. And I'm telling you, it is a big struggle that's out there. We're fighting hard to make sure that people are living and striving, and that are African American, and that need someone to stand up for them. And Corporal AK is doing that. So anybody that gets in contact with Chuck D, Mr. My Son the General, and anybody who wants to stand up together,
Chuck on Twitter.
Please.
And real quick, big shout to Corey Pegues. I don't know if you know who he is. He actually started as part of the Supreme Team in Queens. He was a hustler and became the highest ranked officer in New York. He was a deputy commissioner, hurt his back, and then they tried to put him through some things because he started standing up for the Eric Gardners and everybody in the world. I want to give a big shout to him. He just did Ayanna Van Zant this weekend. Wow. He's on all the shows. His book is doing really well. I'll set that up.
Thank you.
Corey, I'll call you. You need to come see these cats. I'll come back with you if I'm in town. And thanks everybody. And dog, whenever I ask, you got me.
Always.
I got you when you need me.
Yes, sir.
It's hot and I'm out. Love you all. Bye.
And sitting to my left,
the
I'm gonna
homie.
tell you right now, the homie, my brother from another mother, Corporal AK is in the building.
What up? Welcome back, Brody.
Yo, I want to say shout out to you. That Fight the Power 2018 is a beast. Eric Garner, who lost his life, you definitely spoke in that song about the actual things that are going wrong currently in society and how we need to take a stance, because we are being told nothing. We're being sold a bill of goods. We're being lied to, and they're saying they're here to protect us, but it doesn't seem like it. And I'm not talking about every cop. Once again, I can't speak for all law enforcement, but I'm talking about the ones who have committed murderous acts, and we've seen with no equivocation of mind and body and spirit, that they facilitate to keep doing the same things over and over again. We needed someone to speak to it. My son has been doing a great job. I am Jar Payne has been speaking to it, but we need a collective to come together, just like we had back in the day when they said, you know, we're here to do something different. We're headed for self-destruction. Well, this is our 2018 verse of that, and that's Fight the Power. And shout out to Chuck D. Shout out to all the people I just mentioned. We definitely need everybody to stand up and get behind this brother. His name is Corporal AK. And basically, that's Corporal Ass Kick. Is definitely a person that you need to pay attention to because he's standing up for something, and I definitely want y'all to listen. There's another joint that he has out that's called A Light, so you definitely want to pay attention to that as well.
Now I gotta ask you, you know, especially, you know what, my generation, you know, most of the music right now is mumble. It's for the club. Right. It's a feel good. You know, you in the car blasting music. You know, you do have rappers out there that, you know, speak consciously about what's going on. What made you want to go this route this time?
It's crazy. I actually recorded that song.
Yeah, get that mic.
My bad, man. Yeah, I recorded that like, I'm tall, so I got to fix this for the Jolly Green Giant real quick. You know what I mean? And yeah, I did it like four years ago when I first started noticing what these police were doing and getting away with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I did the song with this other artist, and what's crazy is she wound up marrying a police officer. So she don't want to have nothing to do with the song no more, I guess. You know what I mean?
Right.
The ironic part is when I first recorded this song, it was right behind this block.
Oh, word?
Wow.
Right behind it. There's a studio right behind here.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's the funny part, you know what I mean? But I started watching it happen more and more often without any, you know what I mean, repercussions to these people's actions, you know what I mean? So everybody else is paying attention to, like, you know, foolishness, man, on the fool tubes, you know, and the gram. But meanwhile, they're killing these people every other day, left and right. I mean, like, it was crazy is, like I always say, like, I watch people sit there and there's a reason why they shut down that movie Birth of a Nation the way they did it, and the way they put this dude under the microscope right when the movie was coming out.
Correct.
You peep how Fox is. Fox is like the most racist network.
That's the Devil's Network right
there. So why would the Devil's Network want to have anything to do with a black revolution?
666!
You understand?
Right.
They invested in this man's movie,
right,
and then they shut him down from another direction, which was crazy. See, the only way to destroy something is to contain it and control it first. You know that.
Right.
So they got their hands on it, and then from the inside they destroyed it. They seen what the movie was about, and then they had these women come out.
Yeah, you're a race. You cheated. You rape people.
Rape, and all this craziness.
Yeah.
It
You
comes
touch
out
women.
right when the movie comes out, and then and the sad part is our people fell for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at the same
I'm
time,
not gonna go watch a movie with a rapist
right.
being a producer.
Meanwhile, everybody goes see Black Panther and think Wakanda is real. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they won't. You know, they haven't supported that Birth of a Nation. When I watched that,
that's real. That's as real as it gets, right
there.
there.
Oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was it. And then I started watching TV and seeing what these cops were doing in a whole different light. It's like they're telling you it's war in your face. You know what I mean? But the sad part is, here's the thing. I'm more mad at the police officers of ethnic background, because you guys are sitting there watching this doing to your people, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not saying nothing. You're not, you know what I mean? It's like you know. I'm not saying that you don't care.
No, it's like being a dead caught in the headlights.
It's like you know. And the thing is, what happens when it's your family's under this microscope?
Right.
You know what I mean? Trust me when I tell you, it's gonna come around.
Right.
You know what I mean? What's gonna happen when it's your child? Because you know that's gonna be the next thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate having someone like you standing in the forefront who's definitely taking a stand on it, who put up that, once again, 2018 version of Fight the Power. And I'm telling people, stand behind this brother. And when he does the actual video for it, Chuck D, if you can be there, my man, my son, the General, if you can be there, all the people who are rappers who have something to say, be there. They could be a remix.
Right. Well, the actual video is being shot by the world famous Broadway All Day. He's doing a cartoon version of this video. And the reason why we went through that.
Lend your voice. Matter of fact, lend your voice anyway.
Right.
You be a cartoon figure.
Right. That's the whole thing. I just would need waivers from these people so I can make them characters in this actual video. Because, you know, the crazy thing about children, you know what I mean, we all know, the first thing they watch is video games and cartoons.
Right.
So this is how this message is going to get to them. And I'm not promoting violence. I'm just promoting, you know what I mean?
Unity amongst our people, standing up together.
Unity and definitely, you know what I'm saying, self-preservation against each other. Look, man, it's either me or them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So do understand, sometimes the word freeze is not a good thing. 'Cause as soon as you stay still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything happen. Yo, I mean, when they jump out, I need you to make a scene. I need 1,000 people to look at what they're doing.
That's right.
I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Call it what you want. You can laugh all you want. Let me get pulled over. I'm going to scream. I'm going to go cuckoo.
Right.
They're going to think it's going to be like 1 million people going to be looking at me when this happens. You know
No
what I
doubt.
mean?
No doubt.
You're not just going to kill me and rip me off. You know what I mean?
I got you.
It's scary, man.
It
It's
is.
scary. People not paying, everybody paying attention to Kanye West. Kanye know what he's doing. He ain't stupid.
He's
That
not.
boy ain't crazy. You know what I mean?
He putting out a new Yeezy package.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't pay attention to none of you. Notice I ain't putting no post about that. I know Kanye, what he's doing. He's the king of the troll.
Right.
He just right now, you haven't heard anything about Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's how powerful Kanye did what he, you know what I mean?
Right.
And everybody's paying attention and upset at him, and he's sitting right now. He's sitting there laughing because guess what? The whole world can hate. Our whole entire race can hate him, but guess what's going to happen when his album drops?
Everybody
Every
gonna
nosy person's going to buy it just to see
what he's talking about.
Because guess what sells? The hate and the ignorance.
Right.
They want to hear ignorance and hate to fuel their fire. You know what I mean? He's
Right.
just going to sit there and collect off that. Meanwhile, this morning, I've seen another post. The police just hunted down this man in Kentucky, shot him all in his back,
Right.
killed him, then put the cuffs on him while he was dead. You know what I mean? This thing is serious that's going on. And I don't, you know, like I said, all respect to Chuck D and them too, man. I'm not trying to, because you know how people like, oh, he's using cheat codes. Shout out to Rich Nice with that nonsense he was kicking on that other, you know, situation. There's no such thing as a cheat code, man. You know, people have been using this music
Listen,
for
music
years.
Music has been touching souls forever.
Right.
So he used something that has already worked and has a 2018 version of it.
Right.
Because when they were talking about it, they wanted to talk about the fact that we should stand up for ourselves as people, period. Now we're talking about it because of the fact that we need to make sure we don't get wiped out by the people who are supposed to be upholding the law. So once again, 2018 version, Fight the Power, stand up behind Corporal AK, definitely buy that joint. Definitely look out for the cartoon version, support it. I'm telling you right now, this brother right now is standing up and doing something. We all need to do it, and you're definitely gonna hear that in our rotation. So once again, we thank Corporal AK for being in the building.
For sure, popping up on us.
And matter of fact, we're gonna close out the show at this moment. So once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck in the building.
And we appreciate DJ Trace coming here today for lining up with us once again. He brings that effort, he brings that enthusiasm, he brings that music. He's a banger. My man just right there on the spot, as Free Smith was standing here with Too Hype, did a whole mix as if he had pre-planned this and he didn't. He did it right then and there. So you're talking about someone who you really need behind you, somebody who really has that music in his head and in his heart, and a DJ that is right now in a magazine. A DJ who's standing up and doing a lot of different things. Graphs DJ, Cove Lounge, The Fix Show. So if you want to also tune in and listen and watch him, 9/11 on Wednesdays, The Fix Show on DTF Radio. Shout out to DJ Trace for once again coming through and showing us the love, because we appreciate every time that he's here.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got a good thing going over here, man. Y'all got a lot of talented people coming through. Shout out to Corporal AK, man. I had to play a joint that he sent me a while back, and it's funny because we just met, you know, face to face today. You know what I'm saying? But definitely a talented brother right there, man, and yourselves as well too, man. Y'all talented. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all got my support, man.
So once again, we out right now. We out.
We not out yet.
Okay.
Because you gotta check out theeveningexperience.com.
There you go.
You gotta hit us up on the gram at The Evening Experience. We're on YouTube. Subscribe to The Evening Experience. We're on Facebook, The Evening Experience. We on Twitter.
Podcast.
We're on Twitter at The
Evening Expert.
We still working on that.
Okay, we need them to work out the other levels.
Yeah, iTunes Podcast, The Evening Experience, Google Play Store, The Evening Experience. Come on, y'all know what it is. Every Thursday, 5 to 7.
Experience your Thursdays with us. Your Thursdays will never be the same.
You heard?
Once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience, and one of the sponsors for our show is the Barbecue Rib House in Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. You can give them a call at 914-665-3490 if you're looking for some of the best barbecue in Westchester. I'm telling you, finger delicious. I mean, succulent. Anything that you want, from pork, from beef, from rib, from chicken. All farm animals for that motion. You definitely want to check them out at the Barbecue Rib House, Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. Once again, check out my boy Marcel Koenig, Barbecue Rib House at Facebook.com.